Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Says So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane, host is in Chiva Sono, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, I want to speak about the Patriotic Alliance. Their stance is starting to irritate me in Parliament, especially when they cross-examine or cross-check, cross-question entities of the state, especially when it comes to this issue of not wanting the classification to say Black, African, colored, Indian, and Chinese and others. They don't want that classification. When you say that, then they ask the question, is colored people not Africans? Is white people not Africans? And all of those things. And we have to sit there and pretend as if what Ashley Sauls is asking is making sense. But for those who don't know what I'm talking about, let me play this clip for you guys so that I can bring you up to speed. Listen to this.
So coloreds are not African?
No, they are African.
Whites are not African?
They are African.
Indians are not African?
They are African.
Then you should have reported on Africans.
Honorable Sauls, Honorable Lonzi's hand.
No, thank you, Chair. No, I think Honorable Sauls is unfair on CETA because it's clear it's the act that designates how companies, universities, and all of these people must classify the different races in South Africa. If Honorable Sauls has a problem with how Africans, blacks, colors, and whites are classified, he certainly can't put that on the CETA. He must go and challenge it at a legislative point of view. He must go to Parliament and say, let's no longer have whites or blacks, or let's call everyone African. But to expect an entity at that level to now want to speak about who is African, I think at least for a lawmaker, he should understand that certainly it's not within the purview of the CETA. Thanks, Chair.
Okay.
It's in the purview of the CETA when you come and present and your posture is that you will not even talk about coloreds, Indians, and whites. The act does not preclude you from not presenting about them. And so I'm dealing with your posture. We will deal with the law. But when you show that even in your approach, they are not important enough to come and talk about.
It is this level of reasoning that for me, it's really irritating at sometimes. That why is it that you want to pose questions that are not relevant at a specific time where you have to read the room and understand who's sitting in front of you as a lawmaker yourself, a parliamentarian? The question that you're asking to the CETA people is absurd. It's crazy. But it took a young man of Sihle Lonzi to explain. They say, you can't ask that question. Well, in an application form, it is always written, whether you're at Home Affairs or you're flying abroad or whatever, it says black, it says African, then it says white, it says colored, then it says Chinese, then it says Indian, then it says others. I don't know what others is, but maybe there's another others. So you get to choose there. And when you are a black person, normally you click on African or you tick on African. Colored people, when they have the option to tick coloreds, they tick coloreds. But when that option of colored is not there, they tick African. Because they are African, they cannot tick white. They know what white means. They are not white. They are not Indian. They are not Chinese. There might be a mix of that in their bloodline, but they know that I am a colored, so I choose this. But now he wants to make an argument that when you speak, make sure that you mention white people and colored people as one in Africa. Yes, it's true. And that is the stance that I took in Paseta, because people wanted to put Paseta as this racist organization that caters for only black people. And I said, no, it's not for only black people. It's for African people. But when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can see if you're an African or not. You don't need us to come and convince you otherwise. Anyways, thank you so much for the donations that we are receiving at the Pan-African School of Economic Technology and Agriculture. We are looking to get more money so that we can build the guard room. I'm so excited about the developments. I'm sure I'll be at the school grounds before Friday and make some videos from there. And I am so excited about what is coming for us Africans. People may not see the beautiful work that Paseta is doing now, but I'm telling you, the accumulation of these 50 rands over 5 years, you guys are going to be proud of this organization called Paseta. You're going to refer to it when people ask, what is it that black people are doing? Outside the political arena, you'll be able to say there are organizations that are actually building schools. You'll be able to say that about Paseta. I promise you. I promise you, as long as we are still alive, as long as the idea is planted on the ground, it will grow and bear fruits that will infiltrate the education system. So let's not give up on Paseta. And I say, those who are not working, do not donate. Share the video, share the word of Paseta. But those who are working, you are able to commit to a 50 rand. Just a 50 rand per month or 350 rands a year, or whatever it is that you feel that you can do with 20 rand, 10 rand, whatever the amount that you feel you can commit to, so that we as African people can have we can have institutions that we are proud to say government did not assist us. Other races did not assist us. We as Africans donated this money together to get this project complete. So for me, that is very important, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Okay. White people and colored people, are they Africans? That's the question he's asking. And sometimes these people that are sitting there, the lady of Sita was supposed to answer that question. You know, I wouldn't tell you. I would ask according to who? According to who? According to who are you asking? If you're asking us as Sita, our forms are very clear. You click black, you click African, you click white, you choose colored, Indian, or others. You choose there. You choose there. So that is the standards that we were given by the government to select people from. So he's got a problem every time he's pointing out these colored things, and they want to make you feel like I'm a colored. Most of them, they want to make you feel like they are the indigenous people of South Africa. The colored people, some of them come from the Cape Malay. They are not even, their bloodline is not from Africa. They know, some of them. They have chosen their Dutch language to be their medium of communication. The Afrikaans language is not an African language. They know that. They have chosen Afrikaans names and Afrikaans surnames. And then they want to tell you that they are proud to be Khoi, Sen, Nama, or otherwise. Where have you seen colored people advocating for the Nama language to be taught in schools? Where? As a group of people. Show me a video where colored people are saying, we are sick and tired of Afrikaans. It is not our ancestors' language. We want to learn our ancestors' language in schools. Show me which community says that. Show me. They are comfortable with the African surnames and the English surnames because it brings them closer to their white master. They don't want anything to associate them with African or black. When it suits them, they don't want. And they tell you straight. I've met many colored people that say, actually, my grandfather was a black man. His surname was so and so. My great grandfather or my mother's whatever. There is black lineage in their bloodline, but they don't want to identify with it. They don't want to be called black. They say, no, I'm not black because like I said, clear like a man's. I'm a person of color, which means I'm a colored person. That's what they do. Now, every time Ashley Sauls opens his mouth, he tries to project this thing. I'm fighting for colors. I'm fighting for colors. Can you see me? I'm fighting for colors. Speak about colors. Don't just speak about Africans. Speak about colors. Speak specifically about colors. Colored people, if you want to be proud of who you are, let us see you fighting to learn the Lama language in schools, in your communities. Start libraries start organization that teach the original language of the indigenous people of Africa. Because some of you are from that bloodline, it's true. So fight for that. Let us see you changing the Afrikaner surnames. Let us see you. You are not going to do it because you don't fully, you don't fully identify as a Khoisan. It's just inconvenient when an argument is there that you would want to identify. Uambiza, if you follow his Facebook account, I was following him a long time ago, before he was even in politics. I love the man, by the way. Love the man. I think he's a good guy. As a comedian and everything, as a man of God, I followed him for a long time. He never spoke about, like he's speaking now, about this issue of, I'm a Khoisan, I have identified, I have found myself as a Khoisan, only after he came into politics. And that is the card that the Patriotic Alliance was playing. Then he started uncovering that, no, actually my Kui name is this or whatever. That's what he started to do. You don't hear Gator McKenzie saying that. Gator McKenzie can't say that. He can't say, oh no, I'm Khoi or whatever. He will tell you, no, my grandfather was Japanese, my grandmother was, I don't know from where in Europe, but his father is black. His mother is black. His mother is Sotho. Does not want to identify with black. Chooses to identify with something else. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, let's leave that one because I want to get into this issue. And thank you so much to Sihle Lonzi for addressing this issue. Don't now try to put people in positions where they have to answer questions that they've got no control over. That woman that is sitting there from SETA has got no control how the form looks or how the employees are classified in the SETAs. Ah, man. There's a tweet. Let me say rather there's a post that Ombiza had on Facebook, and people responded very harshly on him for saying that. There's another video that I would like to share, but let's do that tomorrow. Here's the tweet that I'm talking about. The tweet says, our communities are war zones. Our country needs a total reset. We need leaders with a criminal past to lead us into a crime-free future. I only know one man in politics today who qualifies. Imagine someone says that. It can only be uneducated people that can say this. He says we need a leader with a criminal record to lead us into a crime-free future. Okay, it's fine, Umbiza. How do you then fight corruption in government? According to your logic, we need corrupt politicians to come and fight the corruption. We need politicians with a corrupt past. You say we need politicians with a criminal past. So to fight corruption, according to your logic, we must get politicians with a corrupt past because they know how corrupt politicians move. You cannot say things like this. And he got backlash badly for that. Colored people, they want to identify with crime and criminality and all of that when they choose to. But when someone outside the colored pyramids says something about them that links them to crime and everything, then it's racism. This is what Umbiza is saying. Our communities are war zone. Our country needs a total reset. We need a leader with a criminal past. Imagine. If the finances of this country are being stolen, then we need a policeman with a criminal past to come and clean the financial system of the police. We don't need people that are clean like Abu Mkwanazi. No. We need someone with a criminal past. So he does not know criminality is a subject. You study it. You study the minds of criminals. You study their movement, how the cartels move and everything. So now we must take people with criminal past to come and lead us on Biza. No, man. I think you got that one totally wrong. And this is the problem of us kissing your leaders, you followers. He thought he was making a point to praise Gator Mackenzie, but that point is to tell us the mindset of these politicians. You cannot be at a position where we say our house gets bricked in a lot. Instead of getting a security company, you say, no man, get criminals, someone with a criminal past to come and guard this house. How can you say that? It's totally wrong. But I want to go to this post from the PA. Ne? I want to show you guys something, because the PA claims that it's there for colored people. Colored people. So let me start with Ons Baizanin. They say, who are we? They were formed in 2013. I think the EFF was 1 year before them. Their mission, listen to their mission. Their mission is to foster a South Africa where every citizen can thrive free from the constraints of violence, inequality, sorry, and division, committed to building a nation where opportunities abound and the welfare of all communities is paramount. Nothing about colored people. Nothing about colored people. This is a general statement. It's a generic statement that includes everyone, because you speak about South Africa. So you're not speaking about colored people specifically. Our core values, patriotism, placing South Africans' interest above all else, unity, embracing diversity, and building inclusion, community. No. That's there. You've got a chance to speak about colored people there. You've got a chance to say, this is what we stand for, and this is what we're pushing for colored people. This is your values. Your core values must speak about the colored child. The colored child must be able to see themselves in the documents of the patriotic, like integrity, upholding transparency, accountability, and honesty, resilience, steadfast pursuit, and positive change despite challenges. Excuse me, guys. Serving with humility and prioritizing people's needs. This is generic. This is everyone. Know your PA. Our slogan is Ons Baizani, South African township slang used to express bravery, confidence, or perseverance. Okay, it means Ons Hoevernie. Ons Hoevernie means we are not shaken in Afrikaans, if I'm not wrong. It means we are not desperate. Harina Leitwalo. We don't have fear. Asiyoki, and Asinavalo. Okay. So there you see there's nothing said about colored people. Their logo, it's got colors. The green color is for South African land and agricultural economy. And you've got the white that represent the white people born in SA who are citizens of South Africa, are patriotic about our country. Blue, the ocean economy along the shoreline of SA, and then you've got yellow that represent the minerals and the energy wealth, which belongs to the country and its citizens. Black represents the black African, the black racial group. Brown represent the colors. You see my problem. Can you see what is going on here? Brown represents the colors. and the Khoisan, the Nama racial group. How can you separate them? How are you separating these people? The same colors are claiming to be Khoisan, but here you're separating them. You say there is colored, then there's Khoi. So meaning there is a colored who's not Khoi, which is correct. There is a colored who is not Nama. But all the coloreds, when they speak about them being indigenous to this land, all of them then want to fall under Khoisan. Not knowing a word of Khoisan, not knowing a word of Nama, can't greet, can't say hello, can't say good night, can't say nothing in those languages. But when it suits them, when they are fighting black people, they will say, but you guys found us here. Who is you guys found us here? The red, of course, represents the bloodshed for our liberation. Liberation must unite all of us to benefit from South African economy. Okay, patriotic, having a strong love and loyalty towards anyone's country and its citizens. Alliance means a relationship based on similarity of interest, nature, and qualities, all qualities. Okay, so that's what they are saying. This is their manifesto. Their manifesto must also speak about colored people. Colored people need to hear themselves and say, okay, that political party speaks for me. Their manifesto must speak for that, not the colors on their logo, but on their manifesto. What are they saying about colored people? They say in their manifesto, they're saying, okay, they say these are the national imperatives. Each mayoral candidate must prepare another 5 key points for their municipality. Okay, so every mayor must prepare for their municipality. We believe that local must lead. Okay, locals must lead. Okay, now let's go. They say God must be back in our schools. They want to bring God back in their schools. That's a generated thing. Everyone, let's bring Christianity back, because they're speaking about Christianity when they speak about God. We will reduce crime. We'll reduce crime for who? Because that's what you must point out, that especially focusing on colored areas. But they are saying our municipalities will lobby all levels of the state and work with the departments of corrections to support projects where prisoners can get decent work and stay out of crime. Guys, whoever prepared this document, the Patriotic Alliance, does not know politics. We will create jobs through beneficiaring of raw material, entrepreneur capital support programs, turning subsistence farming village into sustainable commercial farming communities. They also say we will zero overdue accounts. What does that mean? Our economy has been where is this thing? Devastated by lockdowns and corruption. People cannot rebuild if they are worried about paying municipality debt. This is the time to give people a break to find their feet again. How I wish that was true here in Kimberley. We're paying too much. Municipal rates are too much in Kimberley. I think we're paying more than Cape Town and Johannesburg per square meter. Kimberley is paying more than Johannesburg and Cape Town. My goodness. They say we need people must be given time to take a break so that they can find their feet again. Thank you so much, Patriotic Alliance. All illegal foreigners must go. You see, it is paramount for them to point this one out, to say all illegal foreigners must go. And for me, it's like you have a chance now to speak about colored people. This is your manifesto. This is your manifesto. Why don't you speak about colored people here? And this is all the documents that they have pasted that I got from their Facebook account. Nothing about the colored child on their documents. On their documents, it's generic on the document. But when they speak in the street, it's colored. When they get on the document, it does not speak about colored people. Why? Because they do not want to be seen as racist for being patriotic against their own kind. Because they know if they do that, they will chase other people out. But they are doing it on practice, but not on theory. So black people in the Patriotic Alliance know that they are second choice. They can't be first choice. So the black people in the Patriotic Alliance must strive to impress colored people. Just like colored people try to strive to impress white people. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. There's a hierarchy there. You are a black person, you vote Patriotic Alliance. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. It says nothing about the historical disadvantaged people. How we must close the gap between the have and the have-nots. Their manifesto. Bring God back in the schools, and lighten the burden of the municipal bills, all of those things. Create jobs. Everyone says that. Everyone says that. So, yeah, Mbiza, for me, I hope somewhere, somehow, he will be brought into a place where we can debate this issue of colors, Khoisan, and whatever. Because I want to ask, why is it that you separated them there? Why did you separating them there? Because Khoi are Africans. Full stop. Nama are Africans. They are black people. They are not colored. They don't speak Afrikaans. Or they are not supposed to speak Afrikaans as their mother tongue. Those people are black people. They are Africans. You can try to classify them outside Africa or black, but it does not work. They are light-skinned black people. That's it. Black produces all shades of black. All shades of black. From dark blue to pure white, snow white. The black gene, it carries that power. Go in the comment section. Let me hear what you guys have to say about Mbiza and the comments that he's making in Parliament. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.